Maribel and the Honey Pies. Written and illustrated by Sara Shivadecker. In a meadow brushed with sunlight and the quiet hum of summer, there lived a little bee named Maribel. Maribel was not like the others in her hive. While the other bees rushed from flower to flower, gathering nectar in neat, careful lines, Maribel lingered. She paused at petals. She watched how the light settled on pollen. She listened to the wind as it slipped through lavender and clover. And most of all, she dreamed of honey pies. Inside the hive, honey was stored, measured, and sealed with precision. It was important work, necessary work. But Maribel would sit near the edges of the wax walls, imagining something more. "What if honey could be shared differently?" she would whisper. One quiet afternoon, after a long day in the fields, Maribel carried her small drop of nectar back to the hive. But instead of placing it in the usual cell, she tucked it away in a tiny corner she had shaped herself. Day after day she did this. A drop here, a drop there, golden and slow. Soon her little corner began to glow. Maribel gathered crumbs of wild grains, soft dust from cattails, and the faintest sweetness from fallen fruit. Carefully, so very carefully, she pressed and shaped and waited. Until one day, she made her very first honey pie. It was small, uneven, a little crooked at the edges, but it smelled like sunshine. Maribel hesitated. Would the others understand? The hive was busy, focused, orderly. Still, with a quiet breath, she carried her honey pie to the center. "I made something," she said softly. At first, the bees barely noticed. But then a worker bee paused. "What is that?" Another leaned closer. "It smells warm." The queen herself turned her head. Maribel placed the pie down. "It's made from what we gather, but it's meant to be shared." There was a long silence. Then one bee took a small taste. Her wings stilled. "It's beautiful." Another bee tried it, then another. Soon the hive was gathered in a circle, passing around something new. From that day on, Maribel still gathered nectar. She still worked. But now, tucked within the rhythm of the hive, there was a little space for something more. A place where honey became pies, where work became warmth, where even the smallest drop, given with intention, could turn into something that brought quiet joy. Moral: even the smallest gifts, shaped with care and shared with love, can sweeten the whole world.